It's time to introduce the starting five for your Detroit Pistons.
And with tip-off.
Good evening, Chief.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Taking a look at Orlando. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Detroit, not really any threat right now, as their record showing a lot more losses.
And checking out Detroit, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Carter out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Green. And it's Love in at the 1. And for the Pistons, Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant. And there's Stiff. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Graham in at the shooting guard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And that's Life Above the Rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Love draws the double. Gobert, that's in there. Love with the assist.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Here is Stiff. You saw him with 29 points last game. Plumlee lays it up off the glass. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Love with the drive, and Love throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
That one goes. Count it.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Puts it up from 7. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Lets it go with a 3. And no good that time. And Detroit the other way now, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What's the most important thing Clark, the player, has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
Well, I think one is making sure you're in really good shape, and then getting comfortable with your teammates is another element, and getting your chemistry and timing back. Those are probably the most important things.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Plumlee with the rebound. Pistons trail by 3.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Stewart's checked in for Mason Plumlee.
Isaiah Stewart.
On defense, Orlando to the inside. And the rejection by Love. Goes up the baseline, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Stewart. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Pistons. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
checking out some numbers for Gobert. He's coming off an excellent season. Came in about 14 points per, 13 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Now here's Love, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. That shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Stewart. Over Carter. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And Love's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. Over Stewart. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Grant.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Whoa!
Watch out now.
And, well, Detroit shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Gobert against Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Rudy Gobert is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Grant kicks to Green for the 3.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Love finds Carter. Down low, Gobert. Second chance shot. The 3. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Gobert. 17 points for Love.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Unhindered, going all the way. The shot by Powell, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Now here is Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. No good from the wing. Magic leading by 12. The drive by Love. And Love throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Brent now top of the key. They need this.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
They kick it out to Green. Love the pass to Gobert. There's the feed to Carter. And here's Green outside. And here's Love from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Magic. They lead by 14. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drunk.
It's a real life momentum shift, you know.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Carter, also Rudy Gobert out there, Isaac out there with Green, and it's Love in at the point. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And now Love pushing it up, and no one... That's a great dunk!
Just
What throw down there, man.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Now here's Love. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in rebounding. And for free throw shooting, not really an attribute. Top 20 in the league, and we always heard him talking about the need to improve in that area. Let's see how this season plays out.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Bay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stiff. Good D by Love. And it's Love with the ball for the Orlando Magic. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The shot's good from Bay.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Love. And the shot falls short this time. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Raptors in Toronto. Diallo the pass to Stewart. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now here's Love. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter right side. Love against Stewart. Love kicks to Green. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stiff the pass to Plumlee. Pass to Diallo. Plenty of space. Love grabs the board. Orlando leading by 21. Diallo with it. Now Green defending. Here's Bay, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Here is Stiff. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the Pistons making a change here. 1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Wallace with it. He has 29. The shot, no good. They get a hand on it. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pistons trail by 21. And here's Bay. 11-point game his last outing. Stiff. Offline with his three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. Kyle Lowry comes in for Stiff. Orlando also making some changes. Okiki's checked in for Gobert. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Green. Took the opportunity. When he saw it.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have a consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Love. Pistons trail by 21. Outside Lowry. Steps back and fires. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
The Magic shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one misses. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Powell. And they'll get another chance. Lowry kicks to Graham. No dice from the high post. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Love the pass to Carter. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Carter hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
The drive by Love and the dunk by Love.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
You know, that was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
And so it's the Orlando Magic cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, out in front of the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Grant will bring it up for the Pistons. They've got Powell, Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Stith, and it's Graham in at the 2. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And that one's good by Stith.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Magic leading by 20. To the paint. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Love.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Stith. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bucket is good. Love's got 37.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. The pass to Powell. Over Ennis. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Love from deep. Another shot. Carter kicks to Love. There's the drive, and Love throws it down.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
For Detroit, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Bank shot, no good. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Will it go? No good from Grant. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Love in the post. He's covered by Grant. Love, no good. Detroit with the ball. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. 9 feet out. He kicks it to Carter, and it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Here's Ross trying to get open as Carter.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Ross with the slam.
Hey, stay woke on Terrence Ross now. One of the most athletic players in the game. Don't sleep on him.
They double him with Love. Stewart finds Diallo. Lowry for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Love's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Ennis. Back to Love. Love draws the double. Powell with the steal. And Lowry has it in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Lowry's got 8 points.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Orlando.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Orlando, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Bays checked in for Diallo. Orlando also making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Okiki. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis, and it's Green in for Terrence Ross. Lowry, Grant trying to break free, off with the layup.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Outside Lowry. Inside. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Lowry. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice soft touch inside.
Here is Love. He has 45 points. The three-pointer no good.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Grant the pass to Bay. The Pistons working the ball around now. To the middle, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
For 3, Love. Rebound, Detroit. Grant surveying the D. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Love from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got 48.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Inside, here's Stewart. That shot no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. And that one hits back iron. 1 second left. And the rejection by Love.
Basketball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Isaac out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Green, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Love in at the point guard. Detroit with the ball. Lee outside. Launches a 3, sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Jackson down low. Carter on him. Jackson misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Love the pass to Green. Left side, Love. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Saban Lee. That is his first foul of the game. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Love the pass to Gobert. Missed inside.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Hayes. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And Love's got the ball here for the Magic. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. A nice shot by Carter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
No good from Lee. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The drive by Love. And Love throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
No good from Lee. The Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Back to Love. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup. Love's got 56 points in the game.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Lee passes to Jackson. Now here's Lee. Pass to Bay. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Lee passes to Bay. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forward.
And the Pistons making a change here. Grant's checked in to end the cold streak, and he gets the bucket.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Love penetrating. Isaac passes to Love. Back to Isaac. Fires the 3. No good there. And the Pistons now going the other way.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Pistons. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Love.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Green dishes to Love. They double team Love, and the wide open shot from Green. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jackson finds Lee, and the rejection by Love.
Pistons basketball.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Magic's ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Passes it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Love. To the inside, Carter. That falls. Great assist by Love.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And a wide open look for Lee. Sinks the triple.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Love goes in. 13 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
So he gets them both. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Rudy, another strong performance for you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.